Welcome to another session of Easy Math. An interesting question on probability of choosing chocolates from different bags. Let us see this interesting topic. The probability of choosing chocolates from different bags. There are 5 bags, each containing identical sets of 10 distinct chocolates. You got 10 bags numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 bags, there are 5 bags numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each bag contains 10 chocolates of different kinds, but all the bags have the same set of 10 distinct chocolates. One chocolate is picked from each bag. What is the probability that? Number 1, no 2 chocolates are identical, and number 2, at least 2 chocolates are identical. That means, what is the probability of picking the chocolates so that there is no repetition of the same kind of chocolate from 2 bags, and at least there is some repetition, or at least you have got 2 or more chocolates that are identical. Now let us see how it works. From the first bag, this is bag number 1. In bag number 1, you have 10 choices, means you can select any one chocolate, and all the choices will be valid. In case you don't want to repeat, the repetition is from the second bag. So the first bag, you have 10 choices, and all the 10 choices are valid. Now suppose you select chocolate number 2, supposing this is selected. Now we come to the second bag. You still have 10 chocolates, but if you don't want a repetition, then only 9 of them would be valid choices. So you still have 10 choices, but only 9 of them would be valid because 2 has already been selected. Now suppose you select number 5. You come to bag number 3. Still you have 10 choices. You can select any one of the 10 chocolates, but valid choices are 8 because 2 and 5 have already been selected. So valid choice is 8. Now supposing you select 7. This is the chocolate we are selecting. Now we come to bag number 4. Still you have 10 choices. Any one of the 10 chocolates you can select. But if you don't want a repetition, then your valid choices are 7 because you cannot select 2, that would be repetition. You cannot select 5, that would be repetition. And you cannot select 7, that 2 would be repetition. So you got 7 valid choices out of total 10 choices. Supposing you are selecting number 4, now chocolate number 4. When you come here, still you have 10 chocolates to choose from. But the valid choices, in case you do not want to repeat, would be 6. Because 2, 5, this is 5, this is 7, and this is 4. These chocolates have already been selected, and selecting them again would be a repetition. So if you don't want a repetition, you have got 6 valid choices, although in total you have got 10 choices. So choices 10 and valid choices 6 because you cannot choose these 4. So supposing you select number 9, that would be a valid choice. Now let us see. Total choices. In each case, you have 10 choices. So first bag 10, second bag 10, third bag 10, fourth bag 10, and fifth bag 10. That is 10 power 5 or 1 lakh, 100,000. Valid choices. In the first bag, you had 10 valid choices. When you selected one of them, then you had 9 valid choices. Having selected 2 of the chocolates, you had 8 valid choices. Having selected 3 of the chocolates, you had 7 valid choices. And finally, you had 6 valid choices because 4 chocolates you had selected. So if you don't want repetition, you had 30240 possible choices with no repetition. So the probability was, this was the number of possible ways of selecting without repetition, and this was the total number of ways he could select. So the probability was, as a ratio, we get 0.3024. This is where no two chocolates are similar, all the 5 chocolates are different. And the probability where at least 2 chocolates are similar, that would be total 1 minus this much, where there are no repetition. If you subtract this, then you will get where there are repetition, where there are 2 or more repetitions, where you get 2 chocolates or 3 chocolates or 4 chocolates of the same kind. So number of the probability for without repetition would be this much, and with repetition would be 1 minus the above figure, that would be 0.6976. So that was an interesting question on probability of choosing chocolates. Hope you have enjoyed. WhatsApp or email us, share, like, subscribe to our channel. Thank you and goodbye.